I hate when my words get tongue, and I done tried to do this video. I done made several attempts to try to make this video, and my words just keep getting tongue, like, get right, tongue, get right. Anyway, it is February the 2nd, 2025. So happy Grand Holiday. I know I said it earlier, and I posted a video and I'll post a picture up. So not to be down your throat, but happy Grand Holiday. Anyway, it's just something heavy on my heart and something on my mind. Now I know I make videos and stuff like that, and I say what's on my mind. It's my channel. I say what's on my mind. And I know sometimes it seems like I'm mean, or I come down on black people, or I tell our business. Like, I did a video about don't tell nobody about your YouTube channel because black people tear you down. And sometimes we can be our own worst enemy. That's very, very true. We can be our own worst enemy. Like, we will try to tear each other down and beat each other up. And if you're a dark skinned female, the world can be mean to you, and you don't have to be like a loud dark skinned female or anything like that. You can just be a dark skinned female that mind your business, and the world tend to like always try to beat you up. Not like physically beat you up, but they always have something to say about the black woman. The black woman, she loud. The black woman is bitter. I've been told I was bitter. I was minding my business. And I had a dark skinned guy come up to me, and he didn't really know me from Adam. And because he liked the white chicks, he told me I was a bitter black woman. Now, I don't know why he thought I was bitter. Or I don't know if I said something to him. I got tied tongue. I don't know if I said something to him to make him think that I was bitter. But only thing I could think of was he was a dark skinned male that probably had an issue with himself, and he didn't date black women. He only dated white women. And for some reason, he looked at black women as if they was bitter. And a lot of dark skinned guys, if they date white women, they won't date a dark skinned woman, or they'll date a biracial woman. And I guess, I don't know if they running from something or they feel they unattractive or what, but that's how they usually are. The darker the male, the lighter the woman they gotta be with, or they gotta get something that's white. So speaking of whites and black and light skin, I was watching this documentary with a certain celebrity, and she just happened to be mixed. Now, what I'm about to say, people might get mad. I want to call cap, because in the black community we use the word cap when something is fake. I want to call cap when these black women, well, biracial women, get up on line and get to talking about, oh, I'm biracial and I grew up in a black neighborhood. And all the black girls and all the black men was so mean to me because I had curly hair. Okay, I done heard plenty biracial famous people say this bullshit. I don't know if they say this to get sympathy or to get people to like them. Because we all know if you tell a good, sad story, people will like you more and they'll feel sorry for you and they will like you more. And I just want to call cap on a lot of bullshit when these light skinned women, they say they got beat up on, people picked on them about their curly hair. People had to remind them of who they were and let them know you know better than us. And I'm not a mixed woman. I'm a black woman. But in a way, I want to call bullshit. I want to call cap because I'm a black woman. I grew up in the 80s. I grew up in the projects. I'm not ashamed of where I come from because I do not act like where I'm from. If you knew me for real, if you hung around me, I do not act like where I'm from. I don't have the tattoos on me, south side and all that. I think that's ghetto. I think that's tacky. But they about to tear that project down anyway, and I'm happy. I'm excited because uh, it wasn't nothing but a bunch of killings and a bunch of nonsense and a lot of low vibration over there anyway. But not to get off topic, I'm a black woman. And of course, I started off as a baby, then a black girl, and I grew up around majority of black people. I didn't start being around other race of people until I moved out of my mom's house. And I never forget my first apartment was in a mixed neighborhood. And I started having, white neighbors. But all the black people that I was around coming up, if we saw somebody that was mixed, biracial, or light skinned, or whatever you want to call it, it seemed to me like black people, the women and men, damn near worship them. Oh, they made a big deal over their light skin. They made a big deal over their hair, how soft it was. Matter of fact, growing up in the hood, we got curls because you didn't want your hair to be nappy. It was a thing to make your hair look like it was good hair. So, me coming up, I remember black people damn near worshiping light skinned people, making it seem like they was better and making it seem like they was all that. So for me to be on YouTube and I be looking at different videos and stuff, and I hear mixed women talking about they got beat up, they got picked on, and people picked on their hair. To me, I feel like they lying. And I know I could be wrong because I didn't walk in their shoes. Just like they can't walk in my shoes. I didn't walk in their shoes. I'm just going by what I seen coming up. And they make these little sad little stories. Oh, they picked on how curly my hair was. And the girls hated me. And I be just sitting up there, yes, with my big black self, but big and beautiful. And I be watching these videos and I'm like, well, they must didn't live in the South because where I'm from, hell, they damn near worship light skinned people. Damn near made them seem like they was gods. And so, not to laugh at nobody pain, because I'm not picking on nobody. I'm trying to make it make sense, but I just hate watching videos or if I come across a video and somebody happen to be biracial and they talk about how people picked on them, and I be want to be like, I be sitting up here like, stop lying. And most places you go to, black people are pretty much the same wherever you go. Just like most white people, they pretty much the same wherever you go. I just don't see some mixed girl getting picked on because she was light skinned or somebody not wanting to be her friend because she was light skinned. I never saw that coming up. It was always they got the friends or they was popular because they were light skinned or they got the guy because they was light skinned. My childhood friend, uh, she was light skinned. I'm not trying to be funny. She was not that attractive to me, but she was just light skinned with long hair. And because she was light skinned with long hair, matter of fact, her nickname was Miss Piggy. And because she was light skinned with long hair, the guys made it seem like she was this and she was that. And I used to sit there and think to myself, like, how do she get the guys? Like, I couldn't get it. I didn't understand it. And I wasn't always fat. So I was, smaller. I felt like I was the better looking one, You do supposed to think that, you're cute and you're supposed to have high standards, of yourself. But I would just look at her because she was funny shape. Not trying to pick on nobody's shape, but back then, now it's the opposite. She's small and I'm fat, but back then I was small and she was fat. But she was very funny shape. She had quote what they call a white girl shape. She was very fat. She had a flat ass and she had big titties. And she was just light skinned with long, long hair. She had long, long hair. I would give it to her. She had beautiful hair, but she wasn't all that in the face. And guys would act like she was a motherfucking supermodel. I mean, guys that wouldn't even date fat women would date her just because she was a little light. So I just be wanting to call Cap when I see these celebrities that's mixed and they sit up there, oh, people picked on me. I didn't have any friends in school. I be wondering, wish I had like superpowers and I can just go through the TV and shake them like, bitch, stop lying. Stop fucking lying. And, it's a few celebrities that claim that, that's mixed, that claim they got picked on because they was mixed or somebody had to um put them in their place and remind them they just like everybody else. If someone had to put you in your place and remind you that you was just like everybody else, that means somebody was, kissing your ass or damn near worshiping you, and they had to remind you, look, you know better than us. Like, damn. But yeah, I just be wanting to call Cap. And and like I said, I never walked in their shoes. Can't nobody walk in your shoes but you. You know, I could be minding my business, and if a guy don't like dark skinned women, I gotta hear how he feel about dark skinned women. Hell, I'd have been dating a guy, and if you show me any kind of disrespect, I'm a one and done type of girl. I would cut you off. Hell, I had was with this one guy and this red chick walked by and he acted like he couldn't stop looking at her. Well, that wasn't the full reason why he and I broke up, but these men just act infatuated when they see these women. And some women act infatuated when they see mixed people or light skinned people. And hell, when I be online and I be watching, not that I watch none but mixed families or nothing like that, oh, their hair is so pretty. Oh, they so this. Oh, they so gorgeous. Oh, you make the best looking babies in the world. So when I hear mixed women, because it's mainly the women, because you never hear about mixed guys. Well, mixed guys do get hate from dark skinned men. I'm gonna get on to that too. But it's not making sense to me. It's like they get worship. So when I hear that they get picked on, I'm like, no, you don't. Somebody just didn't kiss your ass that day. No, you don't. And speaking of mixed men or light skinned black men, okay. You can be ugly or cute in any color, but a lot of light skinned black men or mixed men do typically get the attention of black women and black women like them. But what I don't understand when it comes to mixed men or biracial men, for another black man to hate that man. Now it could be because he get more women, but especially I can't stand and I don't understand for a dark skinned black man to dislike a light skinned black man or hate a light skinned black man when they themselves date nothing but white women or mixed women. It's a guy, I'm not gonna say his name, it's a guy that I work with. He's very, very dark skinned. He only like light skinned women or either white women. But he hate red men. And this man have a son with his wife. How in the hell would you get with another race, make a baby, and make the very person that you hate He can't stand light skinned men, and he can't stand for a light skinned man to be sexy or attractive. He always has something to say. He'll frown up. He'll say something, and I'm like, how in the hell you what they call it procreate, or when you create with another damn woman, and you making the babies that you hate? Like, that don't make any sense. Of course, he can't compete with his son or whatever, but he making like biracial kids, but he can't stand biracial men. He always got something to say about them. Like, to me, that's mind boggling and weird to me. Like, if I could have kids and I were married and I happen to make a baby with a white man, I wouldn't go around acting like I hate mixed women or have an attitude with a mixed woman. How can you hate something that you create? That's my thing with black men. Like, I feel with dark skinned black men, they typically hate light skinned guys. They'll say, "Oh, he just a pretty boy," or "He think he all that." Now, I have seen that happen in the black community. Not so much with black women, but I have seen it with black men. "Oh, he just a pretty boy." But then they'll go get them something that's white or damn near white and make a baby that look like that guy they claim is the pretty boy. Something they hate. Like, to me, black men just hate their fucking selves. They hate their fucking self. They hate the ground they walk on. Black men hate their motherfucking selves. But I would never understand a black man. Black man is weird to me, strange to me, and I don't understand them. So I just want to say that, like, uh, not with the light skinned black man and the dark skinned black man. I have seen hate, but when it comes to light skinned women and they sit up there and say they got picked on, like, girl, stop. Girl, stop. You did not get picked on. And hell, I done seen, hell, it was a girl in my school. She got picked valedictorian um, because she was light skinned. And you know how they had like the prom queen. No, prom queen. She was a prom queen, my bad. She was they always pick the light skinned chick. And and she gotta have some babies now and by a bunch of different Tyrones and stuff like that. She's not doing anything with her life, but I just hate for, light skinned women that sit up on television and say they got picked on or they didn't have any friends. Like, girl, your ass got kissed from the time you motherfucking born. Like, I didn't be wanting to slap these bitches. And I'm doing this video because I was watching a documentary and this mixed chick claims she got picked on. You didn't get picked on. You didn't get hated. So anyway, I've been talking for goddamn 18 minutes and 11 seconds. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this fucking video. And I don't even know what I'm gonna name this video. I might name the video Biracial Women. Yeah, I might name the video Biracial Women. And please don't come in the comments with dumb shit. Because if you come to me with dumb shit, I'm gonna come to you back with dumb shit or I probably just block you. Don't tell me, oh, I'm jealous of mixed women when I haven't said one goddamn bad thing about a mixed woman. I just feel like they're lying or they looking for more attention when they say they got picked on as a kid. So I'm gonna name this video "Mixed Women." Yeah, and I'm gonna put a picture up of a biracial woman. Yeah, but yeah, like in the black community, we got hair relaxers because we didn't want to have nappy hair. Like, the goal was not everybody now trying to have natural hair because we done learned that if you wear your hair natural, your hair grow quicker, and our hair grow when we don't put chemicals in it. But I was born in the late 70s. I was born in 79, so I was an 80s kid. When I was coming up, chemicals, that was the thing to do. you didn't want to have nappy hair. That's what they call 4C hair back then. We didn't know anything about no motherfucking 4C, no 3C, or none of that. We didn't know any of that. Your hair was nappy, and that's what they would say, or cuckabugs. And they got all these like proper nouns, these proper things to say for hair. We now you can with black hair, it's either 3C or 4C, and 3C is a little curlier, and 4C is a little tighter curls or whatever. But back when I was coming up, you had nappy hair or cuckabugs. Nobody wanted cuckabugs. If you don't know what cuckabugs are, that's when your hair is so motherfucking nappy, it looked like somebody parted your hair and had individual naps. That's what cuckabugs look like. So it was like if you didn't have cuckabugs, you was a step above everybody else. At least I don't have cuckabugs. It was like, oh, my hair might be nappy, but at least I don't have cuckabugs. But and those was the names they had coming up in the 80s. You know, cuckabugs. Nobody wanted cuckabugs. You probably got your ass stumped if you had cuckabugs. And that's that inner hate, black people. It's like we are our own worst enemies. So that's why I don't get it or understand it when mixed women say they were hated on or they were picked on. I must wasn't around, or I must didn't get to see that, and of course, I'm not saying I'm superhuman and I get to see everybody trauma or everybody issues and everything. Just like a mixed woman can't relate with me when people say I'm bitter. People probably don't tell her, as a mixed woman, oh, you're bitter, because you're dark skinned and the world don't like you. You're bitter. So, but it's just funny to me. But not funny because I don't laugh at nobody pain. I just find like in the back of my mind, I'd be like, bitch, I think you lying. Hey, you lying. But yeah, coming up in the 80s, we got relaxers, and we didn't call them relaxers. I didn't learn until I got into high school, and I took up a little bit of cosmetology. I took up basic cosmetology because they had basic cosmetology where they teach you how to wash your hair, roll your hair, do pin curls, and do basic hair relaxers. So I learned that a perm was a hair relaxer. And a real perm is the curls that we got. When you had the curly kits, those are perms. So even coming up as a child, we didn't know the proper terms for them. And I'm saying the proper terms now because I know better. But yeah, you had to have a relaxer in your hair or a curl, which was a perm. And other than that, you showed some naps. The area I lived in the school I went to, even though we were poor or whatever, we didn't look poor, but even though we were poor, you got picked on if you had naps. But now women walk around with their natural hair. But you couldn't do that back then. And then the girls that did have softer hair, like I said, they was like, oh, like a goddess. Everybody raved over them. Can I touch your hair? What you mix with? And everybody, even if they were black as tar, they were like, oh, I'm Indian, I'm this. They looked at them like they was more. So again, because I don't want to, I keep repeating myself, these people that claim they got picked on, you didn't get picked on. You didn't get picked on. Somebody didn't kiss your ass that day. But anyway, let me go ahead and end this fucking video because I've been talking. I've been talking a lot. And you made it through this motherfucking video on the motherfucking Common Sense channel. You fuck with me. I see the views. Hit the like button and comment. You know? And the numbers are going up. Yeah. Because I have 1,021 now. The numbers are going up. So hit the motherfucking like button. and comment. And if you made it this fucking far, that mean you fuck with me. And guess what? You fuck with me, I fuck with you. In a good way. If you fuck with me, I fuck with you. So, okay, I'm out.